April 3rd, 1985. The courtyard in front of the White House. President Ronald Reagan and Prime Minister Turgut Özal standing in front of microphone. The first high-level contact with Turkey since the 1980 coup d'etat, trying to leave behind a time of political and economic turmoil. The main objective of the meeting is how Turkey-US relations would progress in a new era, following a strictly defensive cooperation since the start of the Cold War. Özal's statement defines the shape of the talks. We don't want more aid, we want more trade. Not being able to sell as much as it buys from abroad, Turkey-US trade is severely unbalanced, as is the case with many Western countries. By 1980, the lifting of the embargo imposed by the U.S. in the wake of the 1974 Cyprus military operation makes things worse for Turkey's economy due to a flood of foreign goods importation. There are talks of taking measures to offset the imbalance by increasing exports to the U.S. However, Turkish business circles suffer from a lack of expertise in this field. To support the Turkish side in this regard, it is decided to establish a business council, the Turkish-American Business Council. A deal is struck with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, commercial and industrial partnerships, and boosting public investment, evaluation of joint ventures in third-party countries, advisory services to officials regarding legislation and trade barriers deemed obstructive and hampering trade and joint ventures. Therefore, TAIK was created to promote Turkey and bring the Turkish economy closer to the United States. The success of this policy paved the way for the foundation of similar business councils for other countries, and the establishment of the umbrella organization TAIK by bringing together Turkey's prominent business people and associations. Every year, TAIK, along with its American partners, brings together senior government officials and major players in defense, infrastructure, energy, banking, finance, automotive, pharmaceutical, communications, culture, and the arts. Mutual visits between Turkish and U.S. trade delegations to Washington to lobby on Capitol Hill, sharing studies, views, and the policies of Turkey. Not only does TAIK maintain close connections with Washington, TAIK also operates in New York, Chicago, Houston, Orlando, Columbus, San Francisco, the Silicon Valley, Boston, New Orleans, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Charlotte, and Manchester by hosting seminars to foster bilateral cooperation. Additionally, many influential American politicians, businessmen, and congressmen visit Turkey on a regular basis. Briefings and meetings for many senators and Congress advisors were arranged. The list of high-profile dignitaries include former U.S. President Bill Clinton, U.S. Secretaries of State Hillary Clinton, Madeleine Albright, Condoleezza Rice, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden, U.S. Trade Representative Michael Froman, U.S. Secretary of Commerce Penny Pritzker. 30 years have passed, and TAIK's mandate still maintains the development of strong liaisons between the two countries. With globalization and a new world trade order in mind, TAIK is taking confident steps to continue as a major player in the business world.